to witness a person who was a slow starter, failure, who later bloomed and became a raging success in his or her chosen field. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests.
Good evening.
Life is like a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs. It's our choice whether we choose whether to enjoy or fear the ride. The fear of the roller coaster of life keeps us from launching ourselves into the great adventure called life. We fear failure, of course, don't we? We also fear losing the security of our own inhibitions. Some people just can't handle the unknown, so they remain bottled up, confined to the reality of the past and not the potential or the brighter side of future. Success is a journey, not a destination, and failure is not a person, it's just a way of life, an event. The real question in life is not whether you're a success or whether you're a failure, it's whether you're a learner or a not learner. Let me give you 3 examples to illustrate this point. The smell of the croissants, the donuts and hot breads makes our mouth water. And one person who epitomizes this is M. Mahadevan of hot breads fame. M. Mahadevan was not only known in India but overseas too as Hot Breads Mahadevan. His journey from being a professor at the Madras University to an entrepreneur in charge of a $1 million business can only be described as amazingly entertaining, enterprising and encouraging among all of us. This entrepreneur quit his job as a lecturer decades ago knowing he had a different vision in life. He strongly believed managers are not born but made. He had the ability to mold young people just like chefs roll a pastry or turn a tandoori roti. His parents were doctors. They did not have enough capital to invest in the hotel business. But this gentleman, he wanted to do things innovative, different. So his burning desire and passion to be in the hotel industry was so intense and strong that he started working 4 hours at the Hotel Ambassador Pallava to learn about the industry. He worked as a professor in the daytime and as a bellboy in the evening. He shed the umbrella of insecurity, fear and doubt to enjoy the passionate ride life offered him. Life had not been without its bumps. He faced stiff opposition from his family, especially his mother. They didn't want to invest in breads because bread was considered a sick man's food. It was a novel idea. M. Mahadevan started Hot Breads in 1989 with no steps of slowing down in his career. He never stuttered, stumbled or slipped. He recalls the moment when his son calls up and inquired, "Daddy, have you got money to get back home?" Voila, M. Mahadevan, brilliant entrepreneur, is the MD of 64 restaurants, 20 bakeries across 18 countries, including India, US, UK and Middle East. Kudos to this gentleman. My next example is of a blend that teaches us failure plus perseverance equals success. Booker Taliforo Washington, who had all the odds stacked against him, born in slavery, orphaned, childhood miseries and ill health. But he was undaunted by obstacles and miseries. He believed cribbing and complaining about life's miseries, unfair situations, lack of opportunities is a way to remain miserable and poor. His success quote which rings a bell in our ears even today. Success is to be measured not by the position one has reached in life, but by the obstacles he has overcome to reach that stage. He had a huge fascination for learning. He used to watch other children of his age reading and writing at desk. But unfortunately, he was a slave. He couldn't afford to get that education. He was a 9-year-old boy, worked as a houseboy, doing odd jobs because he craved for the education. His hope, perseverance and determination made him read and write. at the Hampton Agriculture Institute of Virginia. He rose to become the respected man of his time and greatest educator. He encouraged, motivated, and inspired the blacks to live of dignity and honor. My third example is of a living legend of the Hindi film industry. This person, his trademark was his deep baritone voice, the tall, brooding gentleman whose intense eyes made him the ideal angry young man of the Hindi cinema. Could anybody guess who this great legend is? Yes, Shahnshah, the superstar, the king of kings, who's become one of the greatest actors in the history of Indian cinema. He acted with panache. But his journey to the top wasn't a piece of cake. He had his rejection, failures, and low moments. A common man retires at the age of 57, 58 years. At this age, he suffered financial crisis. He lost everything, but today his net worth is more than 400 crores. This is all about Amitabh Bachchan's learning, how he landed up in bankruptcy, how he fought against all odds to turn his fortune and become crorepati. Ladies and gentlemen, pain is a motivator and a teacher. The suffering which Amitabh Bachchan endured made him wiser, deeper, and more productive in the long run. We should learn from his life how he treated each and every aspect of his career and life with versatile brilliance. For the onlookers, he is a perfect example how a phoenix rising from the ashes. He believed success is a good fortune that comes from perspiration, aspiration, and desperation. Roller coaster ride teaches us life is not lived in a straight line from womb to tomb. It has its success and setbacks. We have two choices, ladies and gentlemen, to grasp the future. Either with faith or with fear. Either it can empower us or enslave us. So ladies and gentlemen, this is out for you. Life is a roller coaster. You just gotta ride it. Please sing along. Life is a roller